Today, I will be talking about 3 topics. Number 1, the wealthy families and the role of family offices. Number 2, the 50-30-20 portfolio. Number 3, the role of Luxembourg. But what is a wealthy family? The definition gives the ultra-high net worth individual as someone with a net worth of over 30 million, excluding primary residence. So, wealthy people. And these wealthy families, we can notice and we can read in the press, Forbes, whatever, we have more and more millionaires and billionaires on this planet. Happy days, would you say? But these families are getting more and more international, and so they have to cope with the complexity of this world. They are facing increasing complexity with regulation, tax, and legal system. And in order to bring them the peace of mind, what we have is the family offices. But what is a family office? A family office can be linked to a single family, and we will be talking about single family office, taking care of the administrative burden as well as the investments for the family. But it can be taking care of multiple families. We will be talking about multi-family offices, much larger organization, coping with the complexity of this world. Family governance, inheritance planning, tax planning, relocation, more funny, yacht and jet registration maybe, and as well, portfolio consolidation. Because if you have 50 bank accounts with, let's say, 10 million on each, you have no clue what dollar versus euro versus yen or Swiss franc, what's the bond part or the equity part. And the family offices are there to navigate through this and to give them this holistic view to manage the assets. And talking about managing the assets, I come to my second point, which is the shift from the 60%, 40% portfolio, which has been described by one of my colleagues. The good old model, 60% invested in equity, 40% invested in bond, is shifting towards 50, 30, 20. 20 is alternative assets, the topic of the day. I will not go back on what an alternative asset is, but mainly we are talking about non-liquid, non-listed investment with a time horizon of, let's say, 5 to 9 years into private equity, real estate, infrastructure, and collectibles, among others. The time horizon is extremely important because when we do invest money on behalf of a family, we are not thinking about the short term. We are not thinking about the next 5 or 10 years. We are thinking about the next generation. So families have a long term. And investing in alternatives assets, it's as well a long-term investment. So investing in alternative assets gives a sense of purpose as well. Because if you finance the local economy, if you finance an SME and you help growing the business to create the value, gives the purpose. It has an impact. Oh, interesting word, impact, has been described pretty well by Adelaide. Thank you so much. Impact investments, we have 65% of the family offices investing into impact investments. And for a family to invest into a solar farm in Africa or an education center, a hospital, it's not really about getting richer. It's about the purpose. The purpose of I'm using my wealth to create a better world for the next generation. Another asset class would be capital risk. Why risk capital? Because you have to finance the great ideas, and these families can cope with, okay, the total loss. It's a possibility, but on the other side, it's financing these great ideas are financing the tools we will be using tomorrow. So it can be very transformative for this society. And then this leads to the third concept of, but why Luxembourg in all this? Luxembourg has been brilliant in keeping the AAA rating. And for the families which are there to last and to look at the next 30 years, stability is key, as well as the tax and politics stability. So there is a natural fit. We have all the tools to be the financial advisors of the future in Luxembourg. Yes, in Luxembourg. To be the wealth manager platform helping the families to protect their wealth, but as well to realize their investments. So maybe from back office to front office, here we go.